good afternoon and good evening, everybody, depending on what time you are listening to Do We Have the Answer, the podcast where we answer questions submitted by you, our listeners. As always, I am Laura, your host, and I am here with my co-host.
I'm Kate. Good morning, afternoon, evening. Just all jumbled into one.
Absolutely. So, Kate, we're doing something a little different today, right?
Yes. What was really cool in the past is that you and I were in the same branch in the same room doing these podcasts. And now that we both don't work in the same branch, we are doing them virtual, which is a really cool thing that we're able to do this.
It really is. And it feels different, but the same at the same time. It's really weird. Like, I'm not used to wearing headphones, and
No, I know.
It's cool. I don't know. It feels super official, right?
Well, at least we can still see each other. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Absolutely. This is very exciting.
It is exciting.
So this is our first virtual podcast. So hopefully everything goes smoothly technology wise, which I'm sure it will. Actually, so Kate, this morning, so we're doing another trivia episode, fun facts and trivia episode, right? This is one of my favorites.
Yeah, these are cool.
I love doing these. This is where I feel like we learn just as much as our listeners do, right?
I think so.
Do we want to announce our winner, our secret word winner from episode number 4?
Yes, we absolutely can.
I'm very excited.
Okay. Let me just recap real quick. If you are listening to our podcast and you are interested in winning some OCL swag, please go to our website, theoceancountylibrary.org. At the top of our screen, we have a tab called Books and More. Go to the drop-down reading challenges. It'll bring you to Beanstack. If you've never been there before, Beanstack hosts all of our reading challenges. We do programming, contests. You can log your reading by minutes, by pages, by books. You can write book reviews. It's an all-around book challenge recommendation platform that we have. Each podcast, we are going to give a secret word. And your job as a listener is to go onto Beanstack and input that secret word into our challenge. So our winner from last month is Rose from the Little Egg Harbor branch. We're going to give her a call and let her know. And congratulations, Rose.
Woohoo, go Rose. And that's our first Little Egg Harbor winner. So that is awesome.
Yeah.
And actually, it's funny. So that was our October episode. So we skipped November. It feels like it was yesterday, though, our fun Amityville horror episode. So if you haven't given that one a listen, I suggest you go back. There was a lot of fun historical library and Ocean County facts and our claim to fame in Hollywood, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun researching that one. So as Kate said, we're going to have a secret word somewhere in this episode. So you'll want to keep listening for our episode number 5 secret word. And then you can hop on over to Beanstack and put in the secret word for today. So just keep on listening and we'll give you that episode 5 secret word soon.
Yes.
All right. So Kate, do you want to go first with your trivia fun fact?
Yes, I can. My first trivia is not OCL related. It's just a fun random library fact I found online. My other 2 will be OCL related.
All right. You're going to keep me on my toes. That's okay.
Yeah, no, the one I had some fun getting, I asked for some help from the Toms River branch to get me some information from one of them. So that was pretty fun.
Oh, boy. Okay.
Yeah. All right. I did. My first question. The town of McAllen, Texas, turned an abandoned blank into a library.
Ooh, that's fun. Abandoned. I'm going to say an abandoned shopping mall.
Okay. That was close. You're in the right area. You're in the right area.
All right.
So the answer is that they turned an abandoned Walmart into a library.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool. That's a huge library.
Yes. So the town inherited the location after the Walmart closed the store and left for a bigger spot. So the library is 124,000 square foot, which is about the size of 2.5 football fields. And it is the biggest single-story library in the country.
Oh my gosh, that's huge.
It is huge. We'll post some pictures on our Instagram and our Facebook of the actual inside of the library. It's very modern, very different. When I was looking at it, I was thinking it would look similar to what you would think, like if the Google headquarters had, well, they might have a library, the Google headquarters, but how they would model it. It was very modern and colorful, and you would never know that you were inside of an old Walmart.
Oh, wow. Do you know when that took place?
I don't.
Okay. But I'm assuming
but I'm going to look it up right now.
No, that's okay. I'm sorry. I don't mean to put you on the spot. I'm just assuming, though, since it's modern, it's, fairly recently or, past couple of years. But that's really cool. I would love to see pictures of that.
In 2011, they opened the doors to the new one. Yeah.
That's so much.
So it has McAllen, Texas.
McAllen, Texas. Wow.
And it has over 356,000 or 100,000, I'm sorry, volumes to be checked out.
Wow. That's amazing. That's so cool. That's a great fun fact. I love that. That's something else we should do. We should research different library locations and what their buildings were. See if there's any other weird transitional buildings that were different things before.
I'm sure there are. Why not use the space that's already there,
Exactly. That's awesome. Well, that's so cool. That's a great fact. Thank you for sharing that. And I'm excited to see the pictures. So yeah, everyone, make sure you check out our Instagram. You'll see pictures of most of the stuff that we mentioned today. Kate, do you want to give the Instagram handle?
Yes, it's at Ocean County Library NJ.
And they'll probably show up on Facebook too. So if you follow us there,
most likely.
You can see that too. All right. So my question is OCL related. Let's see if you know this one. As you know, the Ocean County Library does have a museum pass program where you can borrow museum passes with your library card. I was curious, which museum had the most passes borrowed through Ocean County Library?
What year are we talking, Laura?
Actually, that's a good question. I just proposed in general. Which one? So I don't know if it's current.
You're asking my old crew questions to trick me here. Okay, so here's I'm just going to talk out my brain process here. Absolutely. Okay, so we had Grounds for Sculpture, and I'm pretty sure that was super popular. Then my second guess would be Insectropolis because it's super cool, super close, until unfortunately they had to close down. And my third choice would be the Tuckerton Seaport, again, because it's in the county, it's super cool, and they have their events throughout the year.
Yeah.
But my final answer is going to be Insectropolis.
Okay. All right. You're keeping it local. Okay. I get it. I get it.
I did.
So actually, no, the most passes borrowed was Imagine That in Florham Park, New Jersey.
Oh, snap. Okay.
I know. I was surprised too. I really would have thought one of the local ones as well. But no, it's Imagine That in Florham Park, New Jersey. So just to give a quick rundown, if our listeners, if you're interested in borrowing any of the museum passes, if you go to our main website and you'll click Books and More at the top of the page, and then there's another button for Museum Pass Program, you're going to see a listing of all the available locations where you can get passes or discounts for access to museums. So there's other ones called Children's Museum of Manhattan, the Crayola Experience in Pennsylvania, Liberty Science Center, and also a lot of local ones too that Kate mentioned, like the Tuckerton Seaport and the Pedo Art Museum in Island Heights. So make sure you go check it out. Yeah, I was surprised. Imagine That in Florham Park. And it was cool. I didn't really know about Imagine That. I knew Imagine That existed, but I didn't realize where it was or what was there. So I thought that was fun. I thought that was cool.
And what's really nice about our program too is all of the tickets or the discounts, whatever it is that museum is offering, is all digital.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them will accept mobile on your phone. Some you do have to print, which you can come into the library and print yourself. But there's no waiting period to put anything on hold. There's no picking up passes in the branches. Everything is self-service from either your home computer or a library computer, which is really cool.
It's really easy and really streamlined. And I think it's just such a great resource that our library offers. In the new year, if you want to go explore some museums and other fun locations, check out our Museum Pass program. I'm ready for trivia number 2.
All right. The grand opening ceremony of the blank branch that was held in 1978. So during this ceremony, some of the books were still on the floor and the parking lot was not paved, but the residents were more than ready to begin using the new library. Which library was it?
Oh my gosh, 1978. Oh. I don't know. I'm going to go on a limb and say Berkeley?
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
I need to insert buzzer noise.
I know,
Wrong.
right?
That's okay. Okay, so it was actually the Jackson branch.
Oh, how fun.
Yes, it was located on Don Connor Boulevard, which was formerly Coventry Road. I'm not super familiar with, everything in Jackson. So it was between the Jackson Senior Center and the Memorial High School. It was at the time the geographical center of the Jackson Township, which is 100 square miles. So at the time, it was a single-story structure, which included a geometric dome for the children's collections and programs. So inside of... Yeah, I know. I'd like to see some pictures. Maybe I can get some together for the Instagram and Facebook. But inside the dome were brightly colored shelves, which lined the perimeter, and they extended like spokes of a wheel towards the center of the room. The main room includes a circulation desk and a reference desk, and several wallpaper murals decorated the room, but are largely covered by shelving as the collection continued to expand. So all of the staff shared a work area behind the circulation desk. There was a separate staff lounge, but there were no staff offices at the time. Mm-hmm. And everybody was so excited for the branch to open that they kind of opened it before it was really ready.
Fully finished. Oh, that's so cool though. Yeah, like books on the floor and all that stuff. Like see it being built up in action, right?
Yeah, I thought that was fun.
That's so cool. My next question is actually branch related, so I'm going to skip this one and go to the next one. This is kind of OCL related, but not historical. So which reference database had the most searches on their page in 2020? So this one I gave a specific year. So which reference database had the most searches on their page in 2020?
Am I allowed to cheat real quick?
To look and see what databases just because we have so many. Yeah, of course.
No, we have over 100 databases, and in my head
I know like 5 of them stick out, right?
Yes.
And I'll give you
the first one that... Go ahead.
I was just going to say I was surprised with this one.
Oh, okay. So yeah, there's way too many here for me. So my first thing that popped in my head was our property records.
Mm-hmm. I thought that's the one I thought.
The real estate, everything going on with real estate.
Yep.
So then, of course, my next thought is health related. Maybe like Health Reference Center or Health Resource, Teen Health and Wellness, something wellnessy because of COVID. And that's my final answer.
And wellness is important. So that's your final answer?
Yeah, that's what I'll go with.
Okay. So, no, it was actually Value Line with 117,685 searches.
Okay.
So Value Line allows free access to famous investment survey of Value Line and timeliness rankings for 1,700 large, mid-cap, and small stocks. So it's like a stock database. Investing is super important and popular, and with the onset of like NFTs and Bitcoin and all this stuff like I don't even know about. Yeah, people have an interest now in investing. So yeah, I was surprised. So Value Line. And that was just in 2020. Now that we're at the end of 2021, I think maybe by the next podcast or the podcast after that, we'll have the 2021 numbers. And I'll be curious to see if there's any differences there. So it'll be interesting to compare this year and last year.
Things were starting to reopen, their stocks were going up. So the point was like buy things when they were low, like cruise ships, all those things that were currently closed. So while they were low, you buy them, and as we reopened up, you'd make your money as their stocks went up. So I do remember that now.
They would shoot up.
Sense.
No, it does make sense. Absolutely. I mean, yeah, we're not business librarians or anything like that, so we can't comment on what's a good stock for people to buy on.
Oh,
But
no.
hey, if you're
Value line.
interested, exactly, you hit up Value Line and you could do your research and find what stocks will make you some money. So I thought that was fun, and I think maybe that might be a cool episode to do something like different changes throughout the years to see, like, I don't know, which database was popular 10 years ago and this and
Sure.
that or whatever. So, but we'll get back to you with 2021 statistics for that
Yeah,
stuff.
that'll
But
be
yeah,
fun to see. I wonder if then it'll be the property records.
I know, right? Especially now. Yeah, the property boom. Everyone's buying.
Yeah, I know I've been on there myself a couple times because I was looking to refinance my house and I wanted to see what other things were going for in my neighborhood. So
yeah, absolutely.
couldn't be the only one.
Yeah. So yeah, everyone check out all of our databases. As we said, we have over 100. There's almost a database for everything. There's so many different the newspapers you could look into, past and present.
Reports too.
Absolutely. Health and wellness that Kate mentioned before. Value Line, check out your stocks. There's the Galves Auto. So check it out. And they're all free with your library card.
I really like my last question.
I'm excited for it.
Do we want to save the secret word now? Do you want to wait?
You know
what?
To
like tease people a little bit longer, or do you want?
No, you know what?
Now?
Because it's the special time of year here. It's December, and I'm feeling a certain kind of way, and I think it matches our secret word for today. So, all right, everybody. So here is your secret word for episode number 5. Jolly. Are you jolly today, Kate?
I'm trying so hard. It's been so difficult. I feel like yesterday was Thanksgiving and I still have a lot of time before Christmas and the weather's not helping.
Yeah, it just doesn't kind of mesh with the season. That's okay, because we're here. We're feeling jolly today, and that's our secret word.
Yes, and we're going to do all lowercase, right, Jolly?
Yes.
All
so go check out Beanstack and put in the secret word for episode number 5.
Yes, and while you're in there, you can always take a look at the other challenges that are going on. There's an ongoing one for kids that is, 1,000 books before kindergarten. Right now is adult winter reading's going to start up soon. You could probably pre-register for that. There's a lot of stuff going on at Beanstack. So while you're in there putting in our secret word jolly, check out everything else you can do in there.
You know what's really cool about Beanstack too, that's different from other like book trackers, is I really like how you can track like pages read and like minutes read. I think that's so cool, and it just puts a different perspective on like your reading. You think, oh, I just read 2 chapters, a half hour, whatever it is, but all that adds up, when you look at when you break the numbers down. And I think that's such a cool feature that Beanstack has.
It's nice too if you're a teacher or doing homeschooling and you're requiring the students to read a certain amount of pages or minutes at home. It's a nice way to track it. Maybe if the kids are part of Beanstack, that's something you could ask them to bring in and show.
Yeah,
and cool. You can do it on your Alexa.
That's right.
You can enable Beanstack on your Alexa and you can tell her how many minutes and pages and all that good stuff that you've done, and she'll track it for you.
Yeah, that's so cool. All right, I'm ready for your fun question. I'm nervous, but I'm ready.
That's a good one. Okay. I'm waiting. Let me just side note in here real quick. I'm waiting for us to do one of these trivias, and you and I have almost the same question.
It's
when
funny.
are we going to get to that point?
It's funny, before we started, because normally, like the last time we did this, I picked like 2 additional questions, like just in case we thought the same things. And I said this time, I was like, I'm just gonna do what we agreed to do and see how it goes. So
I think it'll be okay for this.
I think so. There's such a wealth of information out there.
You ready?
I'm ready.
The library had a blank called "It's yours, it's mine, it's ours for free."
For free?
Yes.
Is that what you said?
Yes.
It's yours. The library had a blank that said, "It's yours, it's mine." I want to say slogan, but that's weird. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's like an old slogan we had.
Okay, incorrect. That was our jingle. We had a jingle.
Oh, a jingle.
Yes, that I am going to play for you after I read you a little bit of information.
Oh
here.
my goodness, I love it.
All right, so some of my information is not in chronological order, so give me a second here.
Okay, no, that's okay.
Let's see.
Oh, a jingle. You know, now it's coming back to me. I mean, I don't know the jingle, but yes, a jingle.
Yep. We had a jingle. This was back in 1998, I believe.
Good year.
So, yes. So this all started in 1998, and the jingle itself was actually put out in 99. So these are from staff announcements.
Mm-hmm.
We mingled with the jingle. Our mini bookmobile traveled throughout July to 13 locations throughout the county, searching for stars, staff and volunteers from branches. They braved intense heat and sun to encourage people of all ages to step in and sing the OCL jingle. So in total, there were 325 people who caught the show bug. 30 lucky names will be drawn on the 31st, and on August 12th, the winners snacked on pizza and soda as they practiced singing their jingle together. Then it was on to Cablevision Studio in Belmar to tape a 30-second television spot featuring the 30 singers.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. So that was an August 1998 staff announcement. So let me go to my September one. The commission listened to it. There was a new improved version complete with an accompanying steel drum. So all the commissioners back in 1998 agreed that the tune was catchy, and we'll hear it on the radio soon.
Oh my God, I love it.
Right? And then we're going to fast forward a year to September 99, those staff announcements.
Mm-hmm.
So it says, as a follow-up to last month's jingle commercial, the board was treated to a viewing of a videotape of the actual recording, which exists in the Wheeler Room, I found out, on a VHS. So it's airing on the local cable networks until mid-November. All participants feasted on a pizza, got to keep an OCL t-shirt, the one that they wore for taping.
Mm-hmm.
And they're also being presented with their own VHS copy of the recording.
Oh my gosh, that's so fun.
Right? And as it turned out, two of the men selected to sing in the commercial went to school together and had not seen each other for 55 years until they met again for the taping.
Oh my God, look at that. The library jingle bringing friends together. I love it. Yeah, I never heard that. I knew there was a jingle, and I'm actually surprised I didn't know about it in 1998. I would have been all about that, singing the jingle.
If you want to move on to yours, I'll search back through our computer here and I'll get the jingle for you.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that might be a nice way to end. That might be a nice way to end our podcast, listening to the jingle.
I love it.
Okay, awesome. So my final trivia question is OCL related. Which branch was first known as the Pulsifer Memorial Library?
I have no idea.
I know. I didn't either. This one, I was like, wow, who knew?
I mean, I don't know why I'm thinking because
I know. It's just like, could be any branch. It's like,
so I
didn't give any help.
I mean, I'm not familiar with that last name, so it can't be a town close by to where I live.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to go far from where I live. I'm going to go to the Little Red Library at Point Beach.
Okay. Good guess. But no, it is actually the Beechwood branch.
Oh.
So in 1944, the building and land were donated by Mr. Nathan Trowbridge Pulsifer in memory of his wife, Almira. In 1973 is when the library joined Ocean County Library, and it was known as Beechwood Station. There was a three-way contract that was signed by the Borough of Beechwood because they owned the building at the time, the Pulsifer Memorial Library Board of Trustees, which later became the Friends of the Beechwood Library, and then the Ocean County Library. So all three of those groups had to sign this contract. And in 1979 is when the name was officially changed to the Beechwood branch. I thought that was really interesting. There wasn't too much information about Mr. Nathan Trowbridge Pulsifer, but it was in donation for the memory of his wife, and I thought that was really sweet. So from 1944 to 73, it was the Pulsifer Memorial Library.
Okay. kind of similar to the Bishop building that we have.
Exactly.
Land donation and memory.
Yeah. And I think that's what a lot of, a lot of libraries around the world are that way. It's, land or buildings owned by a family that just really, have a dedication to information and education. And I think that's fun. It's got great history. I love that. And I love that it's part of our system. It's such a cute little branch. If you've never visited before, the Beechwood branch, it's a cute little tiny house almost.
Mm-hmm. It is very nice. Part of the building has the fireplace in it too, the original fireplace.
Yep.
I
and I love how it's open is when they put the flag out, and when the flag is down, the library is closed. It's just so cute. It's just a nice little hometown location. Thank you to the Pulsifer family for donating such a cute little building. But I wasn't familiar with any of that either. And even like Beechwood Station too. I kind of wanted to dig in some more and find out where that name came from, but I couldn't find any information. But pretty cool. It's for such a little place. It's had 3 names. It's fun.
Yeah. How about that? Okay. So I guess we should say our goodbyes at this point, and we will close with the jingle. You want to do that?
Absolutely. I mean, you won't hear my reaction to it, but that's okay.
Yes, you will. I'm going to leave it on. And
okay. We'll end with me being
I'm gonna screen share and put it on.
That's so funny. Well, you're still frozen, so I can't see.
I've been frozen this whole time?
The whole time. I mean, your voice is clear as anything.
What kind of face am I making? Is it like, it's probably a bad face?
No, you look very determined. Very determined. All right. Well, Kate, this was so much fun. These are actually my favorite. I love these trivia ones.
Me too.
And folks, don't forget, you can still submit your questions. We still have that open. If you just go to our website, theoceancountylibrary.org. If you go to our events page and just do a search on the events for Do We Have the Answer? And you could just submit your question. Just click on the Dewey and submit your questions. So have them coming in the new year.
And don't forget that our secret word for this podcast is jolly.
Jolly.
If you happen to have missed it before.
Absolutely. So go submit our secret word. And here we're going to leave you with a jolly jingle. So this is the OCL jingle from 1998.
Yep.
Ocean County Library. Come in, check it out, and get connected. It's yours, it's mine, it's ours for free. The Ocean County Library. It's yours, so use it.